So this is hard. So I'm pushing it up. Here we are, the Northern Terminus of the Munda Biddi. Well, I've finally arrived at the Northern Terminus after 18 months of planning this journey. About to set off. It's a beautiful day, not too sunny, a bit of overcast cloud. I'm going to take this one day at a time. It is a very, very big adventure for me. It's the biggest adventure I've ever taken on, and I really need to look after myself, take it easy, take my time, and I'm making the promise to myself, should at any point this no longer become fun, I will stop and come home. So Mike and I have chatted actually and say that will be the Forrest Gump moment, the moment in the movie of Forrest Gump where he's running. He's been running, I think, for 3 years, and he suddenly stops in the middle of the desert and he says,
"I'm pretty tired. Think I'll go home now."
Well, I'm hoping that moment will be when I actually get to the Southern Terminus at Albany. Right, I think it's time I got on my bike and started this big adventure. Right, I'm off.
Safe travel.
I don't want to go.
Fair enough.
So how far are you going?
All the way to Albany.
Right. Oh, this is the Bibble.
Munda Biddi. Yeah, the Biberman is the walking track, the cycling track's the Munda Biddi.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully I'll get there.
Oh, you got a fair way to go. Did you
Oh,
start
3
in
weeks. Yeah, no, no, I got dropped off by a shuttle. So I come from Brisbane, so
Perth? Yeah.
it's lovely and cool. Anyway, have a lovely day, team.
So do you camp out or is
Yeah, I've got camping gear,
Yeah.
and I will be also staying in. I want to contribute to the communities along the way, so I've pretty much, well, I've got 3 days worth of food,
Yeah.
and then replenish in the towns as I go along, and also stay in the motels every, say, 4 days.
Yeah,
So, you know, contribute to the small towns. Anyway, thank you so much for taking your phone and have a lovely day. This way, the Munda Biddi Trail. If it's like this all the way, I'll be happy, but I know it isn't. So we're basically off that little fire road now, and we're coming into our first real bit of track, single track. Let's see how Kathleen Mary handles this. So I'm just taking it easy at the moment. I'm not used to single track riding, and this I suspect is going to be the easiest of what I'm going to be having to deal with today. Definitely later in the day there'll be more changes. I've got to watch out for these bars, make sure they don't catch. The top of the bike is quite top heavy, so I'm going to have to do some rearranging tonight at the hut just to try and redistribute the weight a little bit more evenly and not up as high on these handlebars. Well, I've arrived at the first pipeline. That was quick. So far it's been relatively easy riding. I am going very slow. I have a big trip ahead of me, so just going to take it easy. So I'm guessing I go underneath that. I just passed a log that I had to go around. So I think we'll just scoot underneath this one. Hopefully we'll fit. Ooh. Alright. God, this is not good. Okay. Holy crap. Made that. Ta-da! Oops. Not a hiker bike. This is quite steep, so I'm pushing it up. Oh, I've got to watch where I put my feet. Holy crap. Even though I'm struggling, just look at this. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I'm sort of missing it because I'm too busy looking where the hell I'm going. But I'm walking most of it today. It's actually quite enjoyable walking. I'm not a single track rider, and I've been told these first 4 days are the most difficult, so these first 4 days I'm not going to take any risks whatsoever. Look at that, that's stunning. Almost at the top, coming out of the Mundaring weir. So beautiful. So here I am walking. I've walked most of this. It's about midday, getting close to midday. I left at 8 o'clock, so that's what, 4 hours. I've only done 10 kilometres. So at this rate, 7 o'clock, I reckon I'll get there at 7 o'clock. This is absolutely brutal. Oh, which way? Which way? Straight ahead. You know, if I wasn't on a fully loaded bike, this would be doable. Also too, I have no idea about single track. But yeah, I knew I was going to walk most of it anyway. So we've got to the burnt out car. That's been here a while for sure. Don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. I'm absolutely knackered. Finally out of that hideous single track for the time being. Definitely decided that I don't like it. I much prefer a wider open path like this. Tree roots, rocks, single track. Therefore, possibly people with a lot more skill than me, and also a lot more courage. This is the sort of stuff I like. This is more like it. Oh dear. Oh. So this is hard. I've got about 20k left to get to the hut, and I'm absolutely buggered. I won't lie, this is up there with one of the hardest things I think I've ever done, but I signed up for it. I've just had a 10-minute rest just here at this little side of the road. This side here completely burnt out, and this side here green. So I'm assuming this was the fire break. As a fire break, it's certainly done its job. So I'm going to crack on now. I just need to get to Pickering Brook to get some water, fill up my water. Almost missed this one. Heading that way, didn't feel right. Tiny little pole here, Munda Biddi sign this way. You've really got to keep your eyes open, I tell you. So we've just come through quite a nice little single track section and had a wee chat to a fellow who's being supported by a motorhome, and I've come across this, looks like hops or some sort of fruit tree maybe. Yeah, so come back into civilization a little bit. So we're not too far from Pickering Brook, and I'll refill my water there, have a short rest, and then we'll push on to the hut. So this is the famous pea gravel. I'm just like walking it. You can't really ride it. I suppose you could, but I just don't want to fall off. I'm sure you could ride it. I'm surfing it at the moment. Hang on. I might be able to ride this. Ooh, I'm actually riding the bike. breakaway. I know, more gravel. Oh, it's horrendous stuff. Well, it's taken me several hours to get here. I'm at Pickering Brook, probably about 6 hours riding to get here. It's been very tough. There's no doubt about it. It's hard. I'm very grateful that I've had beautiful sunny weather, but the track's been pretty rough. I'm absolutely knackered. Just filled up all my water bottles. There is water here, and I've got the picnic table, so I'm going to have like a little 15-20 minute rest. There's about 10k to go to the hut. I think it's about 3:30 now. I think 3 o'clock, 3:30. Might even be closer to 4. In fact, what is it? What is the time? Yeah, it's 4 o'clock. So I've been riding since 8:30. So that's absolutely ridiculous. I'll probably feel like absolute crap tomorrow, but I've got to keep on reminding myself this is what I signed up for. Anyhow, I'll have a bit of a cap and a bit of a rest now, and then I'll push on to the hut. This is my first hut. Carinya. Wow. I tell you what, I've never been more happy to see a hut sign in my life.
Yes.
Well done, you made it.